Hey, what's up, Megan? It's Chuck from the band Simple Plan. I hope you're doing well. First of all, I just want to say that I'm really sorry for your loss, for your uncle passing away. That really must be a challenging time for you, and I'm sure you guys were close. So I'm really sorry about that. I'm sending you all, you and your family, all my condolences. I hope that you're gonna find a way to focus on all the amazing memories that you guys have shared together, all the good times that you've had. I know it's not easy to do when it's recent and when something just happened like that, but I think hopefully down the road that will become the way that the perspective you have on what happened, where instead of maybe being, I think you're always going to be sad, of course, but I think at some point, hopefully you'll be able to kind of migrate to a place where you have amazing memories of that person, and that's what sort of defines your relationship and your new experience of that person. So I wish you all the best with that. I hope things are going to be okay. You're asking me a question here about trying to find some motivation, try to find a way to get back to your exercise routine. It's been tough since your uncle passed away, so I get that 100%. Sometimes it's more mental, it's your mind more than anything that's stopping you. So I would say that the best way to do it is to find something that you enjoy. Like maybe like going to the gym is not your thing, or maybe running is not your thing. So try to find something that you really like. And for me, one of the things that I love doing is playing sport, because I find like if you're running on a treadmill, or if you're running like jogging even outside, like there's kind of no point. It lacks a bit of a purpose. Even in the gym lifting weights, it's kind of gets old pretty quick. So for me, what I like to do is find a sport that I really like. So it could be, I don't know, swimming. Maybe you like swimming. Maybe for me it's hockey, tennis, even just golf. These are the sports that I love. But I find that I push myself so much harder when there's a purpose, when there's a goal, when there's like a game and you're playing with friends, or even just by yourself. But it's not just like purely like exercise for the sake of exercising. So maybe it's hiking that you love, but any kind of way to just be moving and be active, but doing it in a fun context. And there's another way that I also would suggest is to try to stack two habits that you love together. So like, or one habit that you love with something that you love a little less. So let's say you're not really into doing workouts and whatnot, but you love this podcast that you've been listening, or you have this TV series that you're following and you absolutely love it and you can't wait for the next episode. Well, what I would suggest is that you combine the working out with the podcast, or combine the working out with watching your favorite show. So this way you got something to look forward to, which is the show or the podcast, while you're doing something that maybe you're a bit less into, which is the exercise. So we just kind of, that's what I've been doing on this tour in Europe, is like I want to be running a bit more, because I don't really like running, but I'm trying to get into it. So what I do is I love listening to a certain podcast, The Daily, that I listen to every day. I try to listen every day. So now I save it for when I go running, and I don't allow myself to listen to it until I'm doing it while running. So it's been really effective. I've been running more, and I've been enjoying the run because I'm focusing on the podcast, and the exercise just kind of happens, and I'm not even really paying attention to it that much. So that's my way of doing it. Finding a sport that you love, or finding like an activity that's actually fun for you that involves exercise, or just kind of trying to put two things that you love together, or one thing that you love with something you love a little less, like the podcast or the TV show. Or I don't know, you could be, if you like walking, for example, or running, you could call somebody you like while you're doing it, while you're hiking or whatever, or go with a friend, hike with a friend, for example, something like that. So I don't know. I hope that that helps. Trying to think of what else I could give you as a tip or as advice. I think trying to figure out like what is your deeper goal or deeper motivation for wanting to exercise. Like, what is it that you want to accomplish? What is it that you want to do with that? Is it just because you want to feel healthier, or is it because you want to look a certain way, or because you want to feel stronger, or because it helps your mental health? So whatever is the profound reason why you want to exercise and why you want to be active, I think you just got to focus on that and kind of like make that the reason why you actually do it, and kind of always remind yourself of the deeper motivation. So that's maybe not like one more way. And also, I love what you were saying about the 7-minute workouts. You don't have to do an hour or an hour and a half or even 45 minutes. Like sometimes just doing 10 minutes of intense exercise is enough, and it gets you moving and it's great. So that's a really good trick. I would keep doing that. I would find like an app or a trainer or somebody that you really like. Also doing it with friends. That's really good. Like it's hard to quit when your friend's waiting for you at 9 a.m. at the gym, or if you go on on the Peloton and you have your friend that's doing it with you, that's doing a ride together. It's hard to bail when you're paying a trainer or when you have a friend waiting for you. So there's like a commitment, and you don't want to not do it. So if you can do it with someone, that really helps. I think that's really helpful. I just wanted to say that we've met in Silver Spring in Colombia. So thank you so much for coming to our show. Thank you so much for meeting us, for hanging out. I really appreciate that. It's because of people like you that we still get to be in this band and do what we love, and go on tour, and that we're able to put out new music and new albums. So I hope you enjoyed the new one, and I hope that we will see you at more shows. Thank you so much for following us and being a fan, Megan. We really appreciate it, and I hope that my little tips will be helpful. Please let me know, update me on how things are going. All right, and I want to say one more thing. I'm so sorry that the Cameo is expired. We're on tour in Europe. It's been so busy. So I apologize. It's on me. It's my fault. So that's why I'm sending you this for free, because I messed up. It's on me, and I don't love to let people down. I hate that. So I'm so sorry. I hope I'm making up for it now. All right. Take care, Megan. All the best. Good luck with your exercising. And again, I'm so sorry for your loss and your uncle. Take care.